Hey, the Bostonian Critic here again, and 2 weeks ago, exactly 2 weeks ago, it was the second year anniversary of my YouTube channel. Oh well, I've been the Bostonian Critic for like I said for 4 years. Or it's in July it'll be 5 years. Well, in July of 2020 it'll be 5 years. So, 2 weeks ago I was gonna do a video, but there was one problem. I was busy. Because my sister brought her cat to the vet because she had to get fixed, so I had to make sure I had to like constantly make sure that she doesn't lick herself or anything. But they had to bring her back to the vet a few days later because she got an infection. But she's all better now. So what I really wanted to do for my second year anniversary, let's review one of my favorite films of all time, um, The Outsiders. But this is actually the shortened version of it. But if I had to talk about this, if you were to really watch this one, watch The Outsiders, watch the complete novel over this. Was But this one, it's only 91 minutes long. But this one, it's only 113 minutes, which is an hour and no, an hour and 50 minutes, an hour and 53 minutes. So this is basically almost 2 hours long. So I prefer to watch this more than the other version. But oh, so yeah, like I said, of all the Francis Ford Coppola movies I personally watched, this one's probably my favorite out of all of them. I know people think like the first two Godfather movies, these were like the greatest films ever made. Mine is still Who Framed Roger Rabbit, of course. But So, yeah, I might as well, we already know the story. It's about greasers fighting against socialists and stuff. One of them is Pony Boy. Well, yeah, one of them is named Pony Boy, played by, C. Thomas Howell. Well, and when his two brothers are played by the late Patrick Swayze and Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe is Soda Pop, and when Daryl is played by Patrick Swayze. But the other greasers are Two-Bit, played by Emilio Estevez. Tom Cruise is one of the other ones. Which one was his name? Named Steve, played by Tom Cruise. And Johnny, played by Ralph Macchio from The Karate Kid and Secret of NIMH 2. Well, which we won't talk about that. Well, maybe I will someday, but another story. It starts. It's about these two boys. It's basically the focus on them. Both Johnny and Pony Boy. Johnny basically kills a Sosha because at the drive-in theater that they went to with Dallas was played by Matt Dillon. After they left, a few hours later, or when Daryl pushed Pony Boy on the floor or something because they had a big argument, they get across from they come across naturally. The Soldiers go into their territory. They find Pony Boy and Johnny, and one of them is they're basically drunk, and then they basically pick up a fight with the two guys. So they were about to drown Pony Boy, and Johnny took out a switchblade knife, and kills one of them. And so basically they run off and told Matt Dillon's character Dallas that they need to hide or something. So he tries to he gives him a gun, gives him $50, and send him off to an old abandoned church and stuff. So they took a train all the way up to the mountains to go to the church, and then they stay there for a few days. A few days later, Dally comes in, and then he brings him to Dairy Queen and tells him that they would test that a character named Sherry, played by Diana Lane from Batman vs Superman and another Francis Ford Coppola movie that in the future, or later on, called, of course, Robin Williams' movie Jack. Basically testified that one of the soldiers was drunk, so basically they will be able to get let off easy. Johnny wants to go back and turn himself in, and then they go back to the church, and then they see the church on fire, and then they save the kids, and they're all in the hospital. So later on, they're in a rumble, and then they go back to the hospital. Oh, and of course Johnny dies, and then Dally goes crazy and stuff, and then he dies. Now I will admit, I did read the book when I was in high school. Well, first I read off of a Scholastic magazine from my reading teacher, and then I actually read the book later on, and I did watch the movie. Not the full novel one. I watched this one. And for a while I've been watching this one, and then I came across this one a few years ago, or when I went to the mall or something. Oh well, I bought this at my mall. So there's there are of course a lot of cool talking. The dialogue in this film is brilliant. Everything about this movie is just so brilliant. The characters are brilliant. The acting is brilliant. The setting is great. And it's beyond entertaining. It never gets boring. It never drags. It has a story. It's brilliantly told, and it's probably the best movie that features like a greaser versus rich boy story, like poor versus rich kind of story. So, and basically a message about being a family, and that's pretty much all I had to say. All the other characters are incredibly lovable, and you basically already all know them. Oh man, yeah, I have no problems with this movie. It's one of my favorites. It's my perfect definition of a perfect movie. Wait, not to say that this film was like panned by critics. It just wasn't received well like the other four Coppola movies were received. It's not like Godfather Part 3, where I never seen the Godfather movies yet. I seen a little bit of one of them. I can't remember, but I have to watch one of them. But a lot of them say it's really bad. But like I said, if you happen to come across this movie, definitely buy this version, the complete novel. It is on Blu-ray, and hopefully they put it on 4K Blu-ray as well. Also, if they do re-release this on on Blu-ray and digital copies and stuff, I would definitely buy it again, and put it into the Movies Anywhere or thing. So, if you go to high school, and if you do if you have read the book or something, there is a lot of stuff that they definitely added to the book into this. There are some changes, if I remember correctly. Wait, I just need to read I probably would have to read the book, but I have no plans on reading the book anymore, because I don't usually read books anymore. Well, I know that sounds crazy, but I do read, but I mostly read stuff online, like news and stuff. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this movie. It's one of my most favorite movies of all time. I mean, it's truly worth a watch. So, if you have seen the movie, which one do you like better? Do you like the book, or do you like the movie better? Just comment below, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and start us on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Oh, and click like in this video as well. I'm the Bostonian Critic, and happy 2nd year anniversary of me being on YouTube. And in July 2020, will be my 5th year anniversary of being the Bostonian Critic. So, take care.